Then he said, let me try doing the things. And then he opened the hall, and there was a third room called doing room, because now he wants to experiment all the things which he learned. So the way I start doing the things is that I created a company called Nucleus and start doing the things. I created a logo of the company. So first Nucleus was there, then I need to have a logo of the company. So we created with a pencil a logo of the company called Nucleus. And then we were around 10, 12 people who are close friends. We came together and created a logo for it, a small office for it. So that is around doing the things. Then we start approaching the customer. We got a first customer, Citibank, who wants to change the banking. And they telling us how to change the bank. Can you help us in changing the banking? But they given us a big challenge to us. They said, can you write software for ATM machine in 1987? Almost 36 years back. You know ATM machine? Where you take the money? And nobody in India knew what ATMs are. And we set up a team and start planning for it. So when you enter into doing room, there are 3 words are written on it. First word is? Second word is? Third word is? Now, in this doing room, we start planning for how to write a software for ATM. Then we went to learning room and pick up a books that what ATM means, how the software works. We start picking the manuals, and then we start planning for we created a detailed plan after that. This, we need to do it in 5 months' time. We got this project in July 1987, and it was to be finished by December 1987. And these machines come to us only in October 87. So we didn't saw the machine. It was imaginary machine for us, that this is the kind of machine you put a credit card there or debit card there or ATM card there and money will come. So that was the imagination for us, how the ATM works. Between July, August, September, we imagined that how the system should work, and machine arrived to India sometime in October 1987. So that was the period when we did the planning. And then and we had a team of 5 members. Manju was also part of the team. And we start managing the time, that so much programs to be written, these specifications to be written, and this is how the system will work. We start managing the time. And then we start looking at it. A lot of surprises were there, because we have not seen the machine. On the October, when the machine came over there, it was supposed to be, we need to emboss the card, we need to encode the card, we need to put the card in a machine, and all the 3 machines were not talking to each other. So too many surprises at that time. Then you have to look at it, what we did a planning, I need to change the plan. I need to balance the priority. Whatever the planning was done, it has gone wrong. Because we didn't know there are 3 different machines, one for embossing the card, one for encoding the card, one for getting the machine. So we didn't imagine there is some 3 machines. We just thought there are only 2 machines, and we found there are 3 machines. And suddenly you need to change the priorities. When you have to change the priority, you have to again go back onto the drawing board, because date has not changed. Date remained on last week of December. Around 17th or 18th December was the date, without changing the target date, because your exam date doesn't change. If you change the subject, your exam of 12th standard will happen on the same date. Exam of IIT will happen on the same date. Exam for NEET will happen on the same date. So you don't have an option to change the date, what you are planned for. You can only change the planning. You can change the priorities, what you are looking for. And that's what this doing room, where continuously you work. Now once it is looking at the balancing the priority, when we got a suddenly this ATM third machine came into picture. So it's like a third animal come into picture, which we never thought of it, never imagined for it, and suddenly that new animal has come in. And how that animal I need to deal with, I got confused. Swami got confused similarly over here when suddenly a new thing come that this chapter which I not studied in school, my teacher has not taught a particular chapter, and suddenly we find in JEE exam this chapter is also included, or this physics chapter which we not studied, that is also included. Suddenly I need to look at the priority. If I'm reading 5 hours a day and there's a new subject enter, a new chapter enter, how do I change my priority? So that was a big dilemma for the Swami. Now Swami said, okay, this house is such a beautiful house, a purple house. It must have some answer written there. He said, let me explore other room. Then he moved to the next room. What is the next room?